Welcome to Wednesday Wisdom. I saw an article in the paper this morning about all these stimulus checks that are going out, and they did a bit of a study, and they found that young people are taking those stimulus checks and they're investing them in the stock market. You've heard a little bit about this Robinhood and all these platforms now for people with money, to small amounts of money, to invest. Well, seems like that wasn't the intention of the government, that people would go and put it in the stock market. They wanted them to go out and buy consumer products to get the economy going. Well, whatever the case may be, it seems like there's a lot of money floating around, and people seem to have extra in some places, and in other places people don't have enough. That's always the way it seems. But it made me think back when I was a kid. My parents weren't too big on allowances, so we never had much that way. I remember my best friend and I, Dad, when we were kids, we used to go around and collect bottles for deposit. You know, and we get 2 cents for an ordinary Coke bottle, and if it was a 7-Up bottle, those were 7 cents, and quart Coke bottles were 5 cents. And we would spend the day on our bikes, and we had bags, and we'd collect up the bottles, and we'd go and turn them in at the deli for the deposits. And we were so happy when we got a few bucks, you know, $2 or $3 we got between us. It was enough to buy some Cokes and some cheese doodles and potato chips and stuff. And you know, we worked for it, and we had to work for it, and we appreciated it, you know. But sometimes we realize we've got more than we need, and especially in this Lenten season, we have to think about that. And you know, what do we do with what we don't need? Do we share it? You know, do we give alms to the poor? Do we help out somebody who's more needy than we are? You know, sometimes we can just hoard it, and because we feel a little insecure that maybe I won't have enough in the future. But I think the Scripture invites us to be generous. You know, we've freely received, and we should freely give. How about you? We're coming down to the end of Lent, and maybe you ought to think about what you ought to give to others. If you like this video, make sure you like it down below, and then share it with your family and friends. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.